Right. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a question.
Yes.
So as I understood it, you're basically providing a publishing platform.
Perfect.
And so give me an example of the type of customer you would have. Is this, do they generate their own audience? Are they using you just for the service? Or you talk about B2B versus B2C.
Yeah.
Do you have your own audience that you've generated?
We have started generating, in the sense our initial focus is on B2B. Through the B2B, we can give this entire technology as a technology provider to the publishers. That is the first or the primary area that we focus on. But B2C is also happening, because we just didn't want to have that as a pure technology enabling thing. We have built our own say an app which aggregates content from various publishers. So that is a little bit. Just 2 months back we launched this app. We have very few hundred titles right now, but we have started working on this as well.
So as an end user, how do I get to read anything that's published through your platform?
As an end user,
do I need an application of some kind?
Yeah, it's an application. That's Publish is an app available through various platforms, so they can download and they can access that. But as an end user in India, I was talking about the language technology and stuff like that. Even we have certain ways in which, even at a retailer outlet, we can just do a side loading with legally. So do something like have a scratch card where you can just pin in the number and you can get the book activated on your mobile phones. That's a kind of delivery platform that we have built, and we have tested it as well. Couple of districts in Tamil Nadu, we tested this particular way of delivering content through other retailers.
So when would it be then static content, or would you also have?
This one is since it's a book, it's packaged static content. Okay. This doesn't need any internet connectivity for the mobile.
We get approached a lot by book publishers who want to do books with music. So when you're reading about the 60s or something like that, you can click on a link and listen to some great 60s music.
Yeah, that's possible. That is 100% possible. Yeah. We already have the demo of kind of apps that we have. Not just music, it is even videos as well.
For sure.
Not just videos, also the interactive elements of having your own drawing and painting on your pages and saving it up and sharing it with Facebook or something like that. So complete interactivity within the book.
Yeah, I suppose the question is that's great. I can see that, and that's a great platform to do it.
Yeah.
But how do you get it to the mass market consumers? What's the route to market? So if you can imagine that we can create great content, what's the route to market? Is it an app that you just market or publicize, or it just goes on the App Store? How does that work?
No, that we work with publishers as well, because once if this particular platform is done for a leading publisher, so we just sit with them and plan how this could be taken. They already have a kind of audience base. That particular publisher, it depends how they are going to take this to their new audiences and to create existing print subscribers to come digital. So in this case of Tamil publisher, so they have a lot of good audience all over the world. So they just publicized it in such a way that now you need not wait for 4 days or 1 week to get the last week magazine. It's now available on App Store, something like that. So it's for the existing larger publishers. We work with them. We give them various inputs on the ways to promote or make this available. For the B2C option, for the publish, we are very small. We just started. So we are just finding out the way to get the kind of investment and to grow, to make it popular and available on various fronts.
If I may add, one of the possibilities here is since we aggregate publishers, again, the collective strength, the cross-selling also happens. We see that as an opportunity here. That's one of the ways, and probably piggybacking on the currently, let's say we acquire users and we put in more and more content to them. Essentially, the cross-selling and piggybacking on multiple publisher content. That's where we try to get this app forward.
And also the various industries, including education and professional.
Sure.
So I have one question for you. What's your business model? If I'm a business publisher in Chennai, how do I deal with you? Or in London?
Yeah, it is. We give them two different options. Whether you have you're ready to invest. So we are ready to provide the technology, either in-house on their own server, and we can manage it for them. So it depends on the way they need, or else we can do on a hybrid model where we take some revenue share and provide this technology for them. That is for a publisher. If it is for a small publisher or an author who wants to do this, then we will suggest them that yes, you can come through Publish. So we have a brand, we have an app. We just give the content. There is no any investment from your side. We just give the content. We just put the agreement with them. We will.
So that's like a self-publishing model.
Exactly.
And one of the key problems we try to understand in this presentation, we keep seeing at least the earlier ones, the multiple device kind of a challenge. So each publisher, either it's audio, video, or whoever it is, each one reinventing the wheel. Instead, we offer the technology base. I mean, that's another area we are trying to solve.
Okay. Any other questions, points? Yeah, one. Sure.
Well, coming from the creative side, I really liked your presentation business model, which you have got an incubation and where you actually hatching the ideas, taking them to a particular platform, and nurturing them and creating a community altogether. That's great. But if you look at the model, if I look at the big stores, if I put my book in Amazon, I will get a lot of hits. If I put it a link in YouTube, LinkedIn, and other things, which is great. I mean, I can be popular on the same night. But what's your unique selling point there, or what's your USP in your business model? Are you looking more into regional publishing like Chennai and Tamil books, or is it a national, or is it an international distribution channel? What exactly it is?
For our uniqueness, like we should say, it is the regional language is going to play a key role. It is not just the as it was pointed out, it is less than 5% of people have smartphones. So it is not for the, it is for the other feature phones. We can even do this publishing and taking this to the market. Even larger publishers like Penguin and all, they have like struggles to how to take this publishing to the all normal phones. So at that space we come into play. At this point of time, like once the smartphones and tablets are more, and even I should just note a particular point that it is like a lot of governments has mentioned already. Tamil Nadu government has given millions of laptops for students. So even for their college education, the content could be like packaged through a particular app on the tablets and other devices. So that is the market. That is a huge potential. It's not just like it's not. I will not say this is similar to Kindle or this is a Kindle clone. No, it's not that. But for Indian market, there are a lot of things has to be worked out. So it will take for them a little bit time to how it has to be done for the Indian market.
I mean,
so that's where we.
As an entrepreneur, I can see the business side of it, and I can penetrate that more into bringing different perspective into it. Are you open to take some suggestions, maybe
Please,
taking it further?
100%.
Cheers.
All right, I think.